Over the years, Google Maps has become one of the best navigation apps in the world. You can plan road trips, source for better routes and traffic, or view virtually everywhere on Earth within a few taps on your smartphone or computer. However, there are some things you just can't expect to find while using or playing around with Google Maps, like viewing the historic 9/11 attacks, or perhaps finding a long-lost monster that can devour you in a heartbeat. That's why today, we bring you the list of 10 mysterious deep-sea creatures spotted on Google Earth. Some of the animals on this list might sound too good to be true, but someone actually did see them. If you want to find out what those are, you better stay tuned. So let's have a look, shall we? Number 10. The giant spider in Mexico. Do you remember the fictional Aragog from Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets? Well, it appears that he might be real after all, as a YouTube video maker going by the name Mexico Geek claimed to find a giant spider on an island off the coast of Mexico. At first, the oddly shaped object looking like an arthropod doesn't appear to him as anything cryptic, until he discovered its actual size to be about the size of a bus using Google Ruler. And with that size, such a creature is large enough to devour a human. However, many claim that it was a hoax since the exact coordinates on Google Maps are not available for other users to view. Some experts even believe that it was probably a buildup of algae, appearing at such distance from the satellite as an arachnid, a phenomenon called pareidolia when we interpret shapes based on imagination. Nevertheless, the picture surely looked real, and whether the image is a hoax or not is still a mystery that is yet to be solved. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9. The Crabzilla in British water. Winter Quinton, the owner of the Weird Whitstable blog, posted a Google Maps screenshot of one of his followers that showed a shrimp-like creature measuring about 50 feet on the actual scale off the coast of Whitstable Harbor in Britain. But is this possible? Whitstable is a prominent oyster palace, and we've always known crabs to be fascinating creatures owing to their very many species, with some small and others very large, like the Japanese spider crab, which holds the gold medal of about 12 feet. However, a crab such as the winter's Crabzilla, which is about 3 times the size of a double-decker bus, is quite unfathomable. That's why many marine biologists described it as a well-made put-on or perhaps some sort of weird-looking shoal owing to the currents in the area. Well, whether it is a sandbank or a crab, something truly lies down there, and Google Maps has it. We can only hope that it is not a man-eating Crabzilla, as the source claims it to be, as that might scare all the wits right out of us. Number 8. The Loch Ness Monster. Nessie, or so it has been nicknamed, has always been the talk of the town in Scotland. This creature, which supposedly looks like a serpent or a plesiosaur, has been reported several times in many parts, especially at Loch Ness Lake, although many experts have debunked its existence over the years owing to lack of concrete evidence. But as it stands, it seems the mystery has begun to gain more grounds with the sighting of Nessie on Google Maps by Lisa Stout, a 31-year-old mom based in the US. Lisa has always fiddled with her phone with the hope of finding Nessie, and she supposedly hit the jackpot one morning after dropping her child off at school with the sight of an elusive creature with long necks sticking out of the lake on Google Street View around Loch Ness. Is that truly Nessie? Has the long search for Nessie finally ended? Nessie has been found. What do you guys think? Number 7. The Megalodon. Megalodons are the species of massive killer sharks that are considered to be the most abundant species of sharks, growing to a length of about 60 feet. That's about 3 African elephants placed side by side. That is insane! One more thing to add to their profile is that they lived about 23 million years ago. However, it seems that they are not extinct after all when a group of scientists from the University of British Columbia who were investigating the Persian Gulf discovered a Google Sat image that spotted an animal looking like a white shark. But to their utmost surprise, the creature measured well over 60 feet. If you ask us, that's not a common shark. It's probably a megalodon. How such an old species we believe to be long lost managed to survive for all that long still baffles many marine biologists. Perhaps Google Maps help to unravel that which lies in our blind spot, or maybe the tech giants are just trying to play with us. Number 6. The Oak Bay Creature. Just when we thought we'd had it all on the mystery sightings, came December 2014, when an engineer while researching one of the delightful bays off the coast of New Zealand discovered a very troubling sight on Google Maps. The engineer, going by the name Peter Whitehira, claimed he saw a long swirl of about 40 feet long in the river, and he doesn't think that it comes from a boat. Although that swirl, or better still, that wake does better to be some sort of backwash from a boat, the white splash usually observed from a moving ship is absent, so that got us thinking about what it might be. Many internet users thought it to either be a whale or a shark. However, it couldn't be a whale because the turns are too sharp, and it is way too big for a shark. And he's got some points there, Well, this has got many people in their train of thought, and we await the next Sherlock Holmes to help resolve this wonder of the Google world. Number 5. Dinosaur in Italian water. Wait a moment, what? Dinosaurs? Well, that's what it seemed when this image of a weird-looking creature was spotted on Google Maps in the Italian water of Montalto Marino. Just like the first spotter, we couldn't believe our eyes. Could that possibly be a Tanystropheus? Tanystropheus is a species of dinosaur with very long necks, measuring up to 10 feet. Isn't that similar to the creature in the image, or whatever that is? But here's the thing, Tanystropheus walked the Earth about 230 million years ago. Now, that's a very long neck from a very, very long time ago. Could it be that someone cooked up this image by blending the 3D model of a dinosaur to play with our heads? Or maybe we thought the ancient animals went into extinction, whereas they all got some sort of adaptation that allowed them to dwell in the darkest and most profound parts of the ocean, where human technology is yet to explore. What do you think? Number 4. The biggest blue whale. Now, this will probably strike you off balance, so better buckle up. Whales, especially the blue whale, are considered as the largest animals in the world, in league with the biggest of the dinosaurs. However, the biggest blue whale ever measured is 111 feet, about the same size of 3 school buses parked end to end. Nonetheless, if that creature keeps growing for the next 10 years, it will never reach the size of this monster. Found off the coast of a remote headland known as Cape Tribulation in Australia, this creature, which experts say it is a blue whale, measures up to 200 feet on the actual scale. How many school buses will that be? Let us hear you say it. Number 3. The Arctic Ningen. The Ningen has always been a mystery amongst Japanese internet users, where a couple of sightings have claimed the existence of a 20 to 30 meter long humanoid figurine with fingers and tail. However, it seems the Nightwalker, as so named because most of the sightings were made at night, might be real after all due to an image observed from Google Maps in the Arctic Circle. This image of a humanoid figure spotted on Google Earth by a Japanese research vessel off a coast in the Arctic Circle has caused a little bit of hurly-burly among scientists who document and investigate mythical creatures. These cryptozoologists believe that the bulbous and shadowy figure could be the legendary Japanese Ningen, whereas others quickly called it a hoax. Is it actually a hoax like most videos that rampage the internet today, or perhaps Google Maps has helped uncover the mystery behind the Ningen? What do you think? Today, we will feature an alligator as big as a 2-story building. Number 2. The giant alligator. If you've watched the movie titled Rampage by Dwayne Johnson, then you just might think that one more of the super growth canisters landed in Dubai after Everglades when you see the image of this giant alligator. This gator, which was spotted by a user fondling with his Google chart off the coast of Dubai, is believed to be about half the size of White House Tower in the US, or probably about a 2-story building. Now, that's one massive beast. However, scientists quickly called it a hoax, but if we take a good look at history, we might just come across a similar species of crocodiles, known as Sarasuchus, which could grow to a length as much as 35 feet, only that they lived 132 million years ago. So, what do you guys think? Is this croc image a hoax or evidence of a long-forgotten race of killer gators? Or Lizzie, from the movie Rampage, had hatchlings that now reside in Dubai? Let us know in the comments section down below. Number 1. The Kraken Sea Monster. Forget about ghosts, aliens, and demons. Stories tell of the oceans to hold much scarier creatures than you can imagine. Take, for instance, the deadly squid-like monster of Nordic folklore, the Kraken, which is a typical definition of a sailor's worst nightmare. However, it seems the Kraken was no fiction at all when an aerial image of an object looking like a massive squid estimated to be about 100 feet was spotted with Google Maps on Deception Island in Antarctica, with coordinates 63 to 56.73 south, 60 5732.38 west. Just like most mysteries, it raised many questions. Some believed it to be some sort of underwater UFO, while some even claimed it to be a sail rock. However, Scott C. Waring, a UFO specialist, felt that it could be a type of dinosaur known as plesiosaurs. Whether it's a kraken or perhaps a sail rock, something definitely is down there in the Antarctic Circle, and for experts to go find out. It will require loads of investments that might not be worth it if the image turned out to be a hoax. Deception is the name after the island, after all. Well, that's it for today, folks. Don't forget to click on the notification bell down below for more exciting series like this one. We'll see you when we see you, and as always, thanks for watching.